Hello, hope everybody's doing well. Gonna quickly talk about maintaining a positive attitude, not letting a circumstance break your day. And what I mean by that is, depending what you work, where you work, who you deal with, some people might deal with a lot of people, some people might only deal with a few people. But let's say you deal with, you deal with quite a few people, you deal with 100 people, quick interactions, boom, boom, boom. You have that one bad one. And what happens? That one bad one outweighs those 99 ones, and people are like, oh man, I just dealt with a jerk. This person was just the worst person. And instead of going, man, I've had 99 good transactions with people, why am I going to focus on this 1% and let that weigh down my mood or my day or what I think of people? And the other thing I've always told people is, if somebody is a jerk to you, you don't know what they're going through. I mean, you really don't. You don't know if they just lost their job, if they lost, a spouse, a child, whatever situations. They could have a lot going on. And that's what I've always kind of understood is if somebody's maybe short with me, they might have a lot going on. And I don't hold them accountable for that because, they could be the nicest person in the world and I just caught them at the wrong time. So that's just with a lot of things. And sometimes if things are really mounting up as far as like, man, everything is just going down, then you need to look at like the small things. Man, can I walk? Okay, yes. I can walk. Okay, I got legs. I thank you, God, that I can walk, that, I have that. And if things get, worse, that's the great thing about being a Christian. Then you just aim toward heaven and then you're like, oh man, the joys of heaven await. So, I mean, that's one thing great about that because no matter what, that's something that can always bring me joy and just happiness is just, man, all this will end and I will be there. So, just a quick little talk about those things on maintaining a positive attitude because anybody who knows me, in the past, I wasn't. I was one of those that was very miserable and just hated life. I mean, it was rough. And I wish I would have had positive influences. Things like this made me think or kind of realize, and that's where I like posting these and putting these out there because, whether it helps one person or not, or it's entertaining, wonderful. But for me, it's a benefit because then it's kind of like, thinking like, man, why am I going to let this get me down? Let me not do that. Let me focus on the positive things and think about those. So have a wonderful day. Adios.